Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I hope all is well. I hope you are having an amazing weekend. It is Saturday today. We're going to go ahead and shuffle some cards, see what we get. Literally as simple as that. I hope all is well with you. Let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you so very much specifically to Jennifer. You blew me away today. I was sitting waiting for my son to finish his tutoring session. And I was waiting and saw your generous donation. And yeah, it blew me away. Thank you so very much. Like, honestly, all the blessings in the world to you. I hope that every single desire that you have comes to pass this year and so forth. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Please use your discernment when you are watching tarot. I am up to here with explaining to people how this works. I say every single reading, if this is not your story, please come back next time, okay? And yeah, I still get the same comments. So if the reading is not flowing how you want it to flow, if you know you're hearing too much of stuff that you don't want to hear, no one is keeping you watching here, like on a specific video or just here in general, okay? I'm gonna read the cards. I'm gonna do what I do here. And for those of you who love it, like it, get something from it, amazing. Amazing, amazing. For those of you who don't, that's okay too, okay? Messages are not for everybody. All right, we're getting something here. Messages for the collective. You could have gone through a period of feeling sadness about something that you may have felt like you lost in the past. Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a job or an opportunity of some kind that you feel fell by the wayside, or it's almost like you had to redirect yourself, is what I'm seeing. Someone here had to maybe redirect from something that they really wanted. You may have felt whatever this is that you didn't attain or didn't come to you set you back in some way, shape or form. Maybe you was hoping that it would help you. So for example, if this is a job or something where you would have been given some sort of opportunity, it would have touched other areas of your life. If it was a relationship, maybe you would have been moving. If it was a job, maybe you would have had the money to, do something, possibly travel, do something. There was some sort of lifestyle or different life that would have been associated with this specific opportunity. And a lot of you may be trying to shift your energy to see the brighter side of something, is what I see. Some of you could have children as well. For a lot of you, you have an earth sign child. You could be an earth sign yourself. It could be both. You could have an earth sign child, possibly a daughter. For some of you, a feminine energy. And you are an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. If you are an earth sign, I see that you are going to be offered something else in its place. So whatever you feel like maybe you was a little bit sad about, some sort of disappointment that you went through, something's going to be shifting where you're going to be getting something in its place. Something's coming in for you. This could be a new job, something that is actually, you ever be disappointed with something? Have you ever been disappointed with something that you didn't get, and then something else comes in for you and you think, oh, I know the reason why that didn't work out back there. I've had that situation before. Slightly different situation, but same kind of principle. and then you get something else, and it's almost like you start to think of the past opportunity that maybe you felt like you really wanted at the time. You was really down in the dumps about this, because whoever I'm speaking to, you possibly have gone through a period of maybe sadness, depression, maybe feeling a little bit lackluster, especially because I feel like maybe there was a lot banking on you getting this opportunity, or there was a lot that was about to change for you with having whatever this was, this opportunity, this job, what have you. If this is a job, your lifestyle was about to change, and I feel like you anticipated stuff. You could have been making plans. You could have been, you know, if you do have children, you could have been saying, oh, we can do this and we can do that. And there was someone here who may have put a lot of emphasis on gaining something that they really wanted, and you've had to redirect yourself. But what you possibly don't see is there's some sort of new thing that's coming in, and it's going to be putting it into perspective why the past thing didn't work out. I feel like you're going to be in a very comfortable position here, especially if this is to do with work. Some of you do something a little bit taboo for work. Let me see what that is. You could definitely be an earth sign, a Taurus. Is that what I think it is? Justice. Temperance. Some of you are spiritual. Some of you are, I want to say readers, yes, because that would be the thing that you would probably say first. But you may do something healing wise. There's something, you could work with herbs. You could be into holistic therapy, or this is something that you have discovered that you really want to get into. Something about herbs, greenery, nature, natural medicines, alternative medicine. Or this could just be something that you're really interested in, but there's something that you may do on the side. I mean, this could be a main hustle for some of you, but there's something that you may do on the side that may create you some sort of income, or you're going to be doing this, putting this energy into whatever this is to make it come more to the forefront of who you are as a person. So for example, if you do have a side hustle, tarot. If you have a side hustle, you do tarot, you read cards, you do your little thing, whether that's online, not online. I know not everybody who does tarot is online on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? But put it into perspective for you, whatever it is that you do. You have a thing that you do on the side. Okay, you're really passionate about this thing. It's not just something that you do to earn money. It's something that you actually are connected to, that you feel is a purpose. But you also have a day job too. You have a 9 to 5. You know, you grind. You do other things as well. You have other things spinning on the wheel. You spin the plates. And the side hustle is starting to become bigger. The side hustle is starting to become something that you can actually see yourself building not only a purpose with, because you feel it's your purpose anyway, but you can actually do something with it where it can become more of a forefront, something that sits in the front seat as opposed to something that you do on the side. A lot of you deliver messages. A lot of you speak truth. There's something about speaking truth. Some of you are in the legal field as well. There's a new cycle that's beginning with your money. I believe I was saying this yesterday in the collective. Some sort of new energy that a lot of people are stepping into where it comes to their finances. Again, I think I said this yesterday too. A lot of people could be obviously setting goals for the new year. You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to buy this, you want to move, you want to whatever it is for you. I'm getting a strong sense of closing of cycles, but financially, I don't know who that's for. This could be specifically for an earth sign, but just in general, I see you closing out some sort of past financial cycle. And if this did involve a job loss or something where you were left feeling, right, what do I do now? Back to the drawing board. You could have felt a little bit stuck. This is about to change with this new thing that's coming in. But there's another energy that's here as well. So we're going to go into who this energy is over here, because I don't feel like this is your energy. Something separate is going on with you too, or around you. Some of you could have an air sign around you who's mad at you. This could be somebody who's very, very spiteful. They've possibly made things difficult in the past for you. For some of you, you've divorced this person or separated from this person. This could be a masculine energy. King of Pentacles, yeah, this could be a spouse, because now we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You were once connected to this person. You could have even have had some sort of partnership, an investment of some kind with this person. But something's turned sour here with the King of Swords in the reverse. This could be somebody who has some sort of animosity and resentment for you. Why is that? Two of Cups. The Moon in the reverse. How is that your problem? The Six of Wands. I'm hearing a loophole. There's a loophole. So I'm not sure if you've got out. Someone regards you as a person who's got out of something. Like you've escaped something. And this could be that the King of Swords in the reverse isn't a very nice person. This could be somebody very mean, very ruthless. This could be somebody who is very power hungry. They abuse their power at any opportunity, every and any opportunity. This could be somebody who's very controlling, could be a narcissist, okay? Could be somebody with very narcissistic ways. And this is somebody who you was once okay with. Like there was something here about you being okay with this person. And it's like this person regards you as somebody who has escaped something that they were trying to do. This person's angry at you. And the reason why they're angry at you is because you seem to have successfully got over something, healed something. You know, the Six of Wands can talk about overcoming. It can talk about accolades and achievement. And, you know, going on what I said before, I do feel like you've got a reason to celebrate coming up here. And it could be that you are moving, you are getting a new job. Something's being replaced in your life. And I feel like it may have something to do with your money, your work. You may have felt like you were knocked down, or you had to kind of pick yourself up from, again, sadness and disappointment. You may have felt like also something was kind of like a never-ending story. Maybe you were stuck in a rut for a while. Maybe you felt like there wasn't going to be a turnaround in something, but somebody sees you as someone who is turning something around, or something is going well for you. And this may be someone who is kind of upset that they didn't see, they don't have foresight, or they didn't where it came to you. They didn't have foresight that something could turn around. But I feel like this is somebody who was doing something behind the scenes to you. The Nine of Cups. Somebody could like to drink. This could be why there was a separation here. Somebody could have been very defensive who you dealt with, and you may have had to have left the picture. There could have been other people, infidelity involved. Yeah, this person could have been a little bit messy behind the scenes. Very selfish person. This is somebody, it's my way, the highway. You make me happy, or you leave out of the door. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Someone felt that they may have threw you off. threw you off your game, threw you off being able to be grounded here. Somebody definitely didn't see you as much. Like, it's really, really harsh. And I feel like this could have been somebody who was so confident in their skill of dragging another person down, or creating a scenario where somebody may have been so stressed, so upset, so consumed by their antics. Especially if this is an ex-husband. This could be another earth sign. This could be an air sign. They wanted you very consumed with something that they were doing to not be in the position to be able to bring in some sort of new success. And somebody's mad that you're able to do it. This could be somebody who has some sort of, they love you, they feel connected to you, but they want to drag you down at the same time. It's kind of giving the energy of, okay, if this is not going to be a thing between the two of us, then I don't want you to succeed. I don't want you to do this without me. I don't want you to live good without me. So they will be fine to have a separation with you, distance from you, and go their own way. They will be very content to know that you're doing rubbish, or you're not doing well, or you're not succeeding, or you don't have... I feel like somebody really gained a lot from you being in a state of sadness at one point, which is really, really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate to say that. I feel like there was a person who may have been thriving when you was at your lowest. And this would have been somebody who would have kicked you while you was down, openly. 100%. 100% this person kicked you while you was down. If you did go through a disappointment in the past and this person knew about it, this would have been someone who didn't really give you the grace of... This would have been someone, say you lost your job, right? And this person knew that you were going through a rough patch or a disappointment, whatever. And then this person would come along and flaunt something in front of you that they've attained, whether this is money. I feel like somebody's very money hungry here, but not in the best way. There's some sort of attachment to money that this person has that is very, very warped. Conceited. This is the type of person that would flaunt something in your face, knowing that there's some sort of struggle that you're going through. And this doesn't even have to just be money. This could be, you're not really feeling well. You've gone through a loss, some sort of disappointment that you went through. And this is somebody who would come along very happy-go-lucky, a little bit flippant, if you've ever heard that word, like very flippant energy. Like, this is somebody who wouldn't give a flip about none of that. Like, they will just swan in, doing their thing, flaunting whatever it is. It's very self-centered energy. And I feel like somebody was thriving off you being down and out. Somebody was thriving, especially if this person watched you go through some sort of loss. There was a relationship that was once very, very balanced. And I don't know if ego got to someone's head or some sort of thirst for control or doing better or competing with a partner or another person. This is looking like someone really wanted to see you down and out to make them feel more powerful about themselves. But it was never always like this, so I don't know why this changed. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. If someone did leave you and they put money before a connection, or it was all about the bravado, the status, they could have definitely have turned their back on a marriage or a relationship because they were chasing money, chasing monetary things, chasing some sort of fulfillment of self, gratification. And I feel like this is heavily linked to money. There's definitely some sort of lifestyle that somebody was chasing. Something about lifestyle. And if you shared this relationship, marriage, partnership with this person, I feel like you were set to live a certain lifestyle with a person. I feel like there was some sort of agreement, whether this is under marriage. Somebody broke a contract here. Someone broke a contract here. And where it was once a two-way contract between two people, this could very much be some sort of soul tie or a soul contract for a lot of you. Someone broke a marriage. The Hierophant is already here in the reverse. A contract. Something came to a close. And where you thought that it was going to be a together thing, a thing that was going to be built from two, built together, built quite strong and stable, because it was a power couple type of dynamic. The King and the Queen of Pentacles, they get it. They're stable. They got things together. This is the type of couple who work together. They may own their own business together. This is giving vibes like, yeah, we build together, we eat together, we enjoy together, we holiday together, we work hard together, we play hard together. That type of cahoot type of energy is what you was expecting, but somebody here fell off. And I feel like somebody was gaining a lot out of being on top, or at one point maybe having more than you. And it's almost like someone is feeling some type of way that you're doing okay without them. Chariot in the reverse. This is somebody who didn't want you to move on. So what's happening now? Ten of Swords. Wow, Nine of Swords. The 9 and the 10 of Swords. Someone feels awful. This person feels very ugly. Because you've got out of something. Like, I keep hearing you've got out of something. Something that someone was doing. Something that someone was trying to stick on you. Some sort of stain of disappointment, sadness that this person wanted you to sit in. The Ace of Cups. Some of you, you're about to be very, very fulfilled. But it comes after a loss. It comes after a disappointment here. And I feel like on multiple levels, maybe you did lose a job. Maybe there was something going on where it put you in a state of feeling like, what's next? Divided in where you was going. A little bit in limbo. This is limbo energy. And on top of that, you could have had a partner at the same time who became very unsupportive of you. If anything, they weren't supportive. And on top of that, they wanted to keep you in the energy of disappointment to somehow stroke their ego. Then somewhere along the line, there's some sort of separation here. But it's like with this 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, you've got someone here that's really up in their head, going through it. And I feel like this person feels very ugly. They feel extremely ugly. Don't dwell in sadness. Don't dwell in sadness. Because that's exactly what someone was feeding off of. And you know, you can't help how you feel. You can't help how you feel. You can't help feeling some type of way about other people's actions. That's just a natural response. You're going to feel. We all feel. We all have emotions. We all feel. Some people try to close off them emotions. But we all feel, we all go through things. We all have to cycle through things. That is probably not the most comfortable. We've all been there, right? We've all gone through some, whatever. We've gone through stuff. Different ways. But things that invoke emotion. Things that make us sad. Disappointments. Matters of the heart, okay, with the Ace of Cups. But I feel like there's a big thing I need to tell you regarding the fact that if you are feeling sad right now, because again, people need to watch tarot with this in mind. Your story that happened in the past is someone else's story now. Someone else's story that is happening now. It may happen to you in the future. Do not assume that because this is not your story, or because this is the past for you, that someone else is not cycling through this right at this moment and they need this message. Use your discernment to not watch messages that you feel are not for you. Because what I'm about to say is, if you are timelines, people are on different timelines. We are not on the same time. We're not on the same time. Okay? What's happening for me now may not be happening for you until 2 years down the line. You get it, okay? What's happening for you now may have happened to me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. We need to understand that as a collective. We really do. We really do. Timelines is a thing here with what I'm about to say, okay? And I say all that to say, if you are cycling through some sort of sadness, upset, depression, because I do see depression here, I see limbo, I see a lot of stuck energy, and someone is really trying to sift through those emotions right now. But what I've described is what I've described in terms of something being replaced is what you've got to look forward to. So don't dwell in that sadness. And on top of that, if someone is making things difficult for you, if someone is really prodding at those sad emotions, gaslighting, keeping you in the energy of, feeling sad, wanting to be around you, but not actually doing anything to lift you up, like something here about that, you need to take heed of that. Because sometimes people will be around you just to see you sad. Unfortunately, that is the case. For whatever twisted reason that is, you had someone, or you've got someone in your energy. If this is current for you, I always try to cover all bases. If this is current for you, you have someone really thriving off the fact that you feel like you are sad. You don't know where you're going. And instead of, this person was once very supportive with you, with you. This person was building with you at one point. But if you are in a dynamic where someone seems to be dragging you down, someone seems to be playing in your face, could be third parties involved, could be a lot of drinking involved. This person definitely likes to overspend, overindulge. Someone is thriving off you being sad. Someone is thriving off of you being down and out. And I'm not saying, yeah, just get up, put the lipstick on, whatever. But maybe some of you need to just get up and do that. Start to do things for yourself. Start small. Go take a walk. Trust me, I've had my days. I can tell you a story or two. I've had my days. So I'm not talking from a vacant place. But someone here really needs to pick themselves up, because you've potentially got a narcissist who's really feeding off of your sadness. Or they did. And someone, when you do, because I'm going to say when, I'm not going to say if, because when you do pick yourself up from that state of possibly disrepair, not knowing where to turn, not knowing, the left from the right, having possibly a manipulator very close to you, who you once really regarded as someone who you was building with, that you could trust. But someone around you can't trust. When you do get over that, or it becomes easier to manage, you develop mechanisms to rationalize things, to understand how you're feeling, understand triggers, understand why, understand energies around you that could be exacerbating a situation or making it worse for you. When you understand all of those things, there's a massive turnaround, and you've got something that is a lot better than what you wanted. Sometimes you don't get what you think you want, because God is sending you what you need. And along that journey of God sending you what you need, He also removes people who don't deserve to be a part of what He is sending you. I feel like it's kind of a double whammy here with what I'm picking up on, because I feel like you are about to move into a very comfortable season. but the divine has shown you a specific person who you thought you were building with. That ain't it. It's not it. Ten of Wands. A lot of you need to move. A lot of you, this will require you to move. Cards are falling. A lot of you, this is going to be requiring for you to make a change. You could need to separate. This could involve moving home. Some of you could also be in a very good position to have a new start and move. The Emperor. What am I trying to tell you? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Swords and the Lovers. A lot of you are moving away from someone who you regarded as a soulmate. Someone broke a contract. I'm getting it again. There was a contract here, whether this is a marriage on paper, a soul contract, a spiritual contract. People think that because it's not a marriage, it's not a contract. People have contracts to fulfill in this lifetime with certain people. Sometimes it's a lesson. Sometimes you get a blessing from it. You know, there's various dynamics of relationships that you come across, right, within the journey. But I feel like somebody broke a contract, and whoever you are, you could be a Gemini, you could be an Aries, you could have dealt with a Gemini and you're an Aries. You could, again, be an earth sign. Someone is very worried about what is coming next for you, or they will be. Especially if you have got it together to move, like you've built something of your own. Because I feel like there was two people who was building together here, and one person started to play. They started to play. You're going to, when you realize this, or you've realized this now, you have got enough of whatever it is, resources, money, energy. You've healed to the point of being able to do what you need to do to build something individually on your own. And I feel like for a lot of you, that was what the lesson was about. A lesson in independence, a lesson in potentially standing on your own 2 feet as well. A lesson on people can say a lot, but if people are not showing up in the energy of wanting to build, wanting to uphold a contract that was set, because I see a heavy soul contract here. And I feel like somebody is about to reap, because we do have the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. I feel like somebody's really going to be going through it because the divine sent this person someone in to build, which is you. And they didn't uphold that. And now you've learned a lesson in some people can't go on the journey with you. You can't take everybody with you. And I feel like because of that, you're walking right into an energy of abundance, success, a lot of stability. The type of stability that you're not going to be able to, not much is going to be able to break that. A little rain, you got 10 umbrellas. Tell me something. You know, it's that type of vibe with the Temperance being here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are meeting a Sagittarius. And if this is partnership that you're heading towards, because I do see that as well, someone is really, whoever was playing, 33, whoever was playing, free. They are going to be very, very consumed, or someone's very, very consumed right now. Timelines, I remind you, timelines. Someone's very, very consumed with where you're heading. Where are you heading with what you've built by yourself? Who are you going to end up with? You've got someone here wondering that, especially if this is a divorce. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone doesn't want something to work out for you. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if somebody ever told you that you won't find any better, or they are as good as it gets. Don't take that with you where you're going. Leave that right where they said it to you. Leave that there. Bury that. This could be somebody who feels like the type of person that maybe they triggered you to be. I use my words very carefully. Triggered you to be at one point. Was going to be setting the tone of who you was going to attract, even if they didn't want any involvement with you. Because for some of you, this person decided to turn their back on you. They wanted it such. This is a very damaging person. Like this is somebody who causes people. This is an abuser. This is somebody who causes mental damage, and it's so uncomfortable. This is somebody who wanted to get to you to the point of, even if you was to move on, you wouldn't have the capacity to have any better than what they were trying to treat you. I'm coming out of this energy. 8 of Cups. 7 of... Yeah. Yeah. They didn't want this for you. This Ace of Swords. Look, the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from someone who really doesn't need to be around you. Someone wanted you weak. Weak so you couldn't access this new beginning. This is an abuser. If ever I did see one, this is an abuser. If you have distanced yourself, if you've built something on your own, if you thought that you were building with someone, they played in your face, they showed you that they weren't serious, they weren't showing up to the party to do any form of building anything up that you could both benefit from. You've gone in another direction. You've licked your wounds. You've got a new job. Some of you, you've moved home, because I see a move here, or you're about to move. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are working out for you. You've distanced yourself from an abuser. This could be somebody who even was abusing money somehow. Abuse takes many forms. You've done all of that and you've built something on your own. I gotta stress that. You've built something that you can be proud of on your own. The Queen of Pentacles has her stuff together. She does. She's a solid feminine energy. And a lot of you could be masculines, but I'm getting feminine energy. And you are moving with all of that you have accumulated, or you're about to accumulate. We speak things into existence over here. We don't say if. We say when. Wherever you are on the timeline. And this person is really butthurt. Animosity through the roof over the fact that you're potentially going to attract someone who is miles away from what they were doing here, who they were towards you, who they were in your life. Collective. If you've moved away from someone, keep moving. Don't dwell in sadness, because not only are you feeding a narcissist, if this has resonated for you, you are going to be prolonging some sort of manifestation. And from what I'm seeing here, you've got so much better in store for you. The narrative that someone wanted you to be and live by and be surrounded with was what they were creating. That was not your portion. That's not what the divine said. That's what this abuser said. That's what this person who was narcissistic towards you said. That's what this person who decided to choose a path of toxicity where the contract said that it was a thing that they could have benefited from if they came along with you. walked in the light, didn't backstab, didn't try and drag you down. This person, for stepping out on some sort of contract, and I feel like for a lot of you it's spiritual. I did see marriage. For some of you it is marriage. Some of you could have a child with this person. This could just be one child. Doesn't have to just be one child. Children could be involved, because there was earth sign energy, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. A lot of you share a child with this person. There's going to be karma for someone who aligned themselves to trying to alter where your destiny was going to end up. It's almost like, I don't want them. Let me damage them so no one else wants them. Collective, I love you. Protect your peace. If you like how I read, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, that was heavy. I will see you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.